Morning, it's Tuesday. I didn't film anything yesterday because it was Easter Monday. How was everybody's Easter weekend? I hope you all had a lovely one. Ours was nice actually. Will came home for the weekend, and what else happened? We went out to friends for dinner in their garden on Saturday. It was just lovely. Chilly, but lovely. So nice to see them, and a little bit of social life, which was nice. I also had 4 glorious days of eating and drinking exactly what I wanted to without feeling guilty or anything, so that was really nice. I enjoyed that little break, but it's made me feel very much looking forward to getting back to health and fitness this week. So I'm out for my walk. It's about just after 9, I think. Also, 1 week today, get my hair done. I simply cannot wait for that. Anyway, yes, out for a walk. Plans for the rest of today are nothing really. Bit of tidying up the house. Yeah, nothing major, really. Right, I'm back home again. I'm about to do some eBay listings. That's why I'm wearing this tape measure around my neck. But I'm just going to make up some frozen fruit smoothie bags. Not actually, I'm going to freeze them, but these are already frozen. I've got perfectly imperfect berries, some blueberries, some exotic fruit mix, which is mango, pineapple and papaya. I've got some frozen spinach, I've got some fresh spinach, I've got some bananas, and a few more raspberries in that one. So I'm just, sorry about the sun, it's just come out as I was going to film, which is always annoying. I've also got some ginger puree to put in them. And then I just freeze the bags and pull them out for a smoothie. Now the weather's getting a bit warmer, she says, and it was literally snowing this morning, but the weather is heading towards more warmth. So yeah, just put them in the freezer and pull out a bag, defrost it, and make it into a smoothie with some almond milk or some coconut milk. Yeah, so I'll show you when they're done. All done. I've made 12 bags. Happy with that. That's good. They will all go in the freezer, and it will make it super easy to be a little bit healthier. Rather than making up the smoothies in the morning, I can just grab a bag and it's nice and easy. It's worked well before when I've done it, so just getting round to doing it really. So I'm going to put these all in the outside freezer because there's a bit of space in that one, and get back to work, I guess. 5 o'clock somehow. Busy day, lots of work. Catching up on comments and messages and eBay stuff, and just lots of admin. Anyway, I thought I'd give you a quick update on the cloakroom that that I showed you last week. It has been, we haven't finished it. Story of our lives. I scrubbed it all out and cleaned down the walls, and I actually sanded it and painted it. The whole thing has been painted, not the floor, obviously. I mean, you can't make a silk purse out of a sow's ear, let's be honest. But he's taken down the toilet roll holder and the towel rail, which will go back in. I've got the mirror that will go above this, and I've got the little shelf which will go probably here. And I'm really liking the back wall that we've done in yellow, and I didn't use the plant that I bought for it. I used this one instead because it's taller. The other one was too short and I wanted to fill in most of that space. I actually took down the light fitting because it was horrible. He said he's got a different one that will that we've got from doing something else somewhere else in the house that will be better, so he's going to replace that. But yeah, I'm really liking that back wall. So yes, it has improved a little bit. So the storage box is obviously just for spare toilet rolls and bits and pieces. I have got, that box came in a set of 3, and I've got a smaller yellow one which could potentially go down. Oh, where's the focus gone? Come along, let's have some focus. There we are. Which could potentially go down at the side of the loo, but I don't think we probably need it. So yeah, so I'll give you another update anyway as and when progress is made on that. While we're outside, let me just show you, God, it's freezing. Let me just show you my beautiful camellia. Isn't that lovely? It's absolutely glorious at this time of year. Dropping flowers already, but just laden with them, so lovely. This is tonight's Hellofresh chicken and plum noodle stir fry with bok choy. Just going to have a bath, it's about 8:30. I'm going to try these, which were in this one's glossy box, I think it was. Serenity Legend Hydrating Dead Sea Earth Salt. So, let's see what they're like. Disappointingly, they smell of absolutely nothing. That's extremely disappointing. I'm going to put a tiny bit of that Aromatherapy Associates bath oil in with them as well then, because I don't like a bath that smells of nothing. Good morning, it's Wednesday. I am just at the end of my tether with my hair. This time next week, it will be cut and coloured. Not even bothered about the colour, just getting it cut. I cannot wait. And I'm aware I've said that once already, but hey. It's Wednesday. Plan is about 9:10. I've just put my makeup on, as you can see. Very much enjoying this little tiny Bobbi Brown eye palette, which I'm using at the moment. Let me show you. I think it's limited edition. Hang on, just sit there a sec. Yeah, I think it's limited edition. Surf and Sand eye palette it's called. I think it's quite old as well. But that's what it looks like. It's just an array of beachy colours. But it's so pretty on my eyelid. Feel like it's perfect lid shade. Nice and not too shimmery, but nice and brightening. And yeah, just working my way through it. The ones I've got are the two blues in the middle today on my eyelid. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. So plans for Wednesday. I've done all my parcels already. I'm going to drop off my parcels and go for my lake walk and come back and do some work. I've got a little bit of YouTube to do, a little bit of eBay to do, and yeah, that's it. And the plan front for today, as lockdown goes on, plans become less and less, don't they? But yeah, anyway, the stir fry from Hellofresh last night was okay. It wasn't the best. We quite enjoyed it, but we've had other stir fries that we've really enjoyed a lot. There was one with the fat udon noodles, are they? The fat noodles, which we very much enjoyed. Oh, gone dark. But the chicken and plum one I probably wouldn't get again. Anyway, my battery light is flashing, so I'm going to change my battery and go and get my out stuff done, and I'll catch up with you later. It's about 12:30 and I've just noticed that my tulips are coming out in my little wall pots. Don't they look lovely? I'm very pleased about that. But that's not what I turned the camera on to say. That was an aside, really. Don't look at my dead daffodils on the windowsill. I'm about to try and sort out the kitchen a bit and get the laundry out of the machine where it's been for the last 3 hours waiting for me to deal with it. I was going to talk to you about, a couple of people have said in the comments that they worry about me walking around the countryside by myself when I go and do my walk around the lake, and was it safe? And I guess I certainly feel very comfortable going there. I don't ever feel uncomfortable. There's usually quite a few people there, although if I go earlier in the morning there's maybe not, but I've never walked around it and not seen a soul, I have to say. There's quite a lot of people go there and do wildlife photography, so there's usually a couple of those around. However, I think to me it's all about risk, isn't it? And although we hear about terrible things going on, for example the Sarah Everard case recently, you know, and I'm not sure if she knew the guy who murdered her or if it was a completely random. They haven't released that information, have they? No, I mean, it's equally terrible whichever way round it was. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that it's not an awful thing to have happened, of course it is. But I think because we hear things like that and the media report them in quite a salacious way and make a big thing of them, as they probably should, you know, I think it can make us feel that the risk of things is more than it actually is. And I suspect that statistically, me being murdered by a stranger on a countryside walk, or murdered at all on a countryside walk, is way less than me being struck by lightning or being killed crossing the road every time I leave the house and walk somewhere. So I think for me, it's about putting it into perspective in terms of risk. And I don't feel that there is enough risk to make me feel uncomfortable about doing that. That's not to say it could never happen. You can't possibly know that something will never happen, but it's about being comfortable with the amount of risk you perceive something to be, isn't it? And again, I'm not saying that everybody should everybody should calculate their own risk and only do things. Sorry. What I am saying is that everybody should calculate their own feelings about the level of risk they feel is involved in anything they do. And yeah, that's it really. There wasn't anything else after the end. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of mention that and explain my feelings about it. Right, I'm going to go and get the washing out of the machine now. It's not that often that I can talk about the sponsor of a video and hand on heart say it is the best thing I have found in the last 12 months. But I feel quite privileged in a way that today I am genuinely able to do that. So today's video is sponsored by Readly. Readly is a digital magazine subscription service which I hadn't heard of before they contacted me. It is delivered via an app on your phone or your tablet, and it gives you access to the most amazing array of over 5,000 different magazine titles. I've done a search and every single magazine I could think of that I may or may not want to read, and some that Ashley that may want to read as well, is in there. It has everything from home and fashion to celebrity gossip magazines to food to lifestyle to managing your money and hobby-based magazines. There's just something for everyone in there. It's not only do you get the current editions, but you've also got access to back issues as well. So it's been absolutely brilliant in these recent times when I've had probably more time on my hands, and I've always been a magazine junkie, to be honest, but I don't tend to buy them as much because I'm not out and about shopping. Nothing catches my eye. I'm not going past racks of magazines. And it's just been the most perfect way for me to be able to flick through magazines. It's felt like a real treat getting my tablet and sitting and reading through a magazine, and it notifies me when new issues of my magazines come out so I can go straight to them. You can put bookmarks in. For example, I've been looking at a lot of food magazines and finding recipes that I want to come back to, can bookmark them. And another thing that I absolutely love about it is that you can download the whole issue for times when you haven't got Wi-Fi. So not at the moment so much, but times when you're travelling on a train or perhaps in the doctor's office waiting for an appointment or at the hairdressers. You know, you can you can flick through your magazines there. It's just perfect. So for me, it's been an absolute joy. So the offer I have for you for Readly, if you are interested in giving it a go, is you get 6 weeks free, and after that it is $7.99 a month for access to all the magazines. You can cancel at any time, and you need to click through using the link in the description box below. Honestly, it's just brilliant. I really think that if you're a magazine person like me, you will love it. Good morning, it's Thursday. Glad I made the bed before I started this. Haven't quite finished putting away the washing, but there we are. I have a dental appointment this morning for the beginning of some treatment, some quite full-on treatment. Which I won't bore you with the details of. I have talked about it over on my Patreon channel. Plenty of dental chat going on there, but yeah, I'm really not looking forward to it at all. Not at all. So I'm putting my war paint on, and I've got lots of distraction therapy planned this morning. My appointment's at 10:20, so that's good because means I haven't got to worry about it all day. I thought I might not sleep well last night, but I actually slept okay. By the way, I am not dental phobic at all. This is just some very full-on treatment that I'm not looking forward to. But I like the dentist, so that's good. That's a good thing, isn't it? Let's put some eyebrow pencil on. So yeah, that's the plan for today, and I suspect that once I finish in there, I am not going to feel very much like doing much for the rest of the day. So my plan is to do very little. I've just tidied up the lounge and hoovered and dusted and made it all nice so I can sit on the sofa and spend the afternoon watching the telly or reading or something like that, maybe, after I finish, because I feel like I'm going to be feeling a little bit ropey, but who knows, I might feel fine. So that's today's plan. There's literally nothing. I didn't make any other plans for today, but I did make a plan last night. I've got a few plans in the diary now to meet up with Carla in a couple of weeks and have a day out charity shopping. And I cannot tell you how much I'm looking forward to doing that. It seems like the longest time since I saw Carla, and it's only like a few months, I guess, but I think we probably usually meet up, you know, once every couple of months at least. So yeah, that would be really nice. That's something to look forward to. And I'm about to, once I've done my face, I'm going to message another old friend who I used to work with years ago, who I used to go out, she's a bit older than me, and I used to occasionally meet her to go out for a walk before all of this stuff happened. And I haven't seen her. She was somebody I sort of met a few times a year, you know, rather than a regular friend, if you know what I mean. So I thought I might get in touch with her, because obviously I haven't seen her for, well, over a year now because COVID. So see if she wants to go out for a walk and get that in the diary. Right, makeup is done. Just need to put some hairspray on. Hope the dentist appreciates the effort I've gone to. I'm done at the dentist. It was okay. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. The anaesthetic was very good. I am numb from here to about there, all the way under here, and up to my top lip. Not my top lip actually, just my bottom lip, but yeah, that was... I'm glad it's over, put it like that. Next appointment is in beginning of May to have more stuff done. So there's something to look forward to. No, seriously. I can't have any hot drinks, which is a shame because I put off having a cup of coffee before I went. Thought I'll have a lovely hot cup of coffee when I get home. But I can't have any hot drinks. So I'm going to go home. I've got a next order arriving, hopefully at lunchtime at Next. So I'm going to whiz down there a bit later on and pick that up. Assuming I still feel alright. I'm going to take some anticipatory painkillers for when this wears off. And yeah, that's my plan. These two pigeons are always around my garden. They live in the sort of wooded area behind the house, and they are always around together. It's so sweet. They're a little couple. Bless their little hearts. Good morning. I've just filmed a beauty video, which you will have seen already by the time you see this, and while I was filming it, a bronzer emptied itself. It was a broken bronzer and I forgot it was broken. I opened it on camera and all the broken bits fell out. I cleared them all up off the table, and I've just noticed that on my knee, and I'm just debating the bit. It's not actually on my knee, is it? It's on my thigh, but just debating the best way to get rid of that. I think I'm going to go outside and brush myself off. Maybe get a little nail brush as well. Most of it came off, thankfully. Right, it's Friday. That was a short week, wasn't it? Dental update. Feeling a little bit bruised. I haven't needed any painkillers this morning, so that's good. Although, when I just put my makeup on, when I pressed into my face there, it did feel a little bit bruised and hurty. But yeah, definitely on the mend, so that's good. Right, plans for Friday. I need to do some eBay today. I also need to go out and drop off parcels, and I need to go to the supermarket. I haven't decided which one yet. I think I might go to Asda maybe, or Sainsbury's. I might go to Sainsbury's because I think it will be quieter and it's Friday morning. It's probably going to be busier. Yeah, so I'm going to do that, and then home to do eBay. House needs a good tidy up, and I really need to sort out the bathroom cabinet. I've been taking things out, and because it's so messy, just leaving them on the side next to it. In fact, my whole bathroom needs a bit of a sort out and declutter, so might try and get that done today. We watched Die Hard last night. I don't know if I told you that... I'm sure I told you we were watching a box set of all the Mission Impossible films, and we finished those, and then we decided to do all the Die Hard films, so I got a box set of those, and we watched the first one last night, and so long since I've seen it. Really enjoyed it. It's a good film, isn't it? Bruce Willis with hair as well. Seemed very odd. Anyway, I'm going to go and do my errands, and then I will be back. I have finished my diamond painting picture. I wanted to finish it by the end of lockdown. I actually finished it last weekend. I just forgot to show you earlier in the week. Have to say, I'm glad it's finished. As I said, was it last week I showed it to you, or the week before? I feel like I enjoyed doing it. I'm glad I did it because I wanted to do... Sorry, I'm just checking you're on the right setting because different things are flashing up at me. Yeah, I'm glad I did it because I've wanted to do one for a while. I wouldn't do another one. And I'm going to give it away to a charity shop in case anybody else wants it, because I have no use for it now it's done. But I quite enjoyed the actual process. It was about the process more than the end product for me. Anyway, it's about just after 2, I think. And I've just watched a programme. Sorry, I'm trying to pick something up at the same time as talking to you. It's all going horribly wrong. I've just watched a programme on BBC iPlayer that has... I don't know if any of you watch Mr. Carrington. We discussed this programme actually in one of my live streams a couple of weeks ago. If you watch Mr. Carrington's YouTube channel, he is in this programme. It is called Sort Your Life Out. It's... Sorry, I'm just going to wipe my nose, runny nose. Yeah, it's called Sort Your Life Out. It's available on the iPlayer, and it's, if you like, organisational, decluttery type videos or films or programmes, you will enjoy that. It was very, very satisfying, I think is the word. So have a look at that if you're looking for something to watch. Right, I thought we'd end today's, or this week's weekly vlog with a little bit of a try on. I've had a delivery from Next, and I also picked up some bits in Sainsbury's this morning, so let me show you a few of them. You're at a very odd angle up there, but it'll probably be quite good for trying clothes on. Got this top. It's cotton. It's got this puffy sleeve type thing that is very big this year. Love the pattern, like the colour. It's lovely and lightweight. I bought it at, it's £18. I bought it at 22 and it's too big. I'm going to reorder it a size down and see what I think of it then, because it just feels really big and baggy, and I think I want it a little bit, just a little bit less sort of oversized. With the big wide sleeve, I think it could do with being less oversized. So not sure what I think of this. The trousers, I actually wanted the trousers in a khaki colour, and they sold out as I was in the middle of the order. So they're sort of a linen blend, sort of tapered, and this is in the petite range. So the length of them I quite like. It's sort of a crop, but it's like a 7/8, isn't it? I got them in an 18, and they feel a little bit tight, sort of above the knees, but not unbearably so. And as I continue to lose weight, I think they will fit a little bit better and not feel quite so restricting. It's just around this area, but I like the length, and they sit nicely on my waist. Yeah, and the top, again, I wanted to get something with the puffy sleeves, basically. feel like I need a better bra. God, I'm so short of decent bras at the moment. Desperate for the shops to reopen. What brand of bras do generously busted women of my age or older wear? Tell me what brands you like, because I find Marks and Spencer's are really poor quality now and the prices are just too much. Quite like the ones I got from Matalan. The ones from Primark are all right, but not quite supportive enough. I'm happy to spend a bit more for decent bras, but please tell me what brand you use. I quite like this top. It's sort of it's a jersey fabric with a little self stripe in it. It looks like seersucker on the sleeves are lined to make them more puffy, presumably. And I quite like the length of it as well. It's shorter than I'd normally wear, but I feel like it's nice. It's elasticated around here, so you can wear it off the shoulder, which I wouldn't do. Not for any particular reason other than I don't particularly like myself in off the shoulder things. But I think I quite like that top for the summer. It's got a little bit of the on-trend thing without being too over the top on trend, which I quite like. So yeah, I think I might keep the top. Doing well today. I quite like these as well. Again, these trousers are from the petite range. These don't feel so, these feel looser, although they're the same size in 18. They're sort of a canvasy, sort of casual trouser. Nice for the spring, summer. I like the trousers again. I quite like the top as well. Again, it's a puffy sleeve thing. This is a 22, but feels like it fits me. I don't think I want to go smaller with this one. Incidentally, while I think about it, I know somebody's going to say, why are you still buying 22s? You decided that 22s were too big for you the other day. Yours Clothing 22 is generally far more generously sized than Next. I find Next more skimpy on the sizing than Yours Clothing, which is why I'm still ordering the 22s. Also, side note, the big white puffy sleeve top is perfect in a 22. Same trousers, different top. Again, you've got the square neck, and again, it's one of these that does that, which I wouldn't do with it. I quite like it with a square neck, actually. It's got, I don't know how well you can pick it up, a silver thread running through it, which I quite like. The fabric is really, really thin, though. Yeah, it's £26 this one, and I feel like that is, it's not that I don't like it. The tie things on the sleeves might irritate me slightly. Yes, I feel like it's not brilliant value for money, that one. Maybe. Not sure. Finally, we've got a linen wrap dress from Next. Don't like it at all. Don't like the way the belt loops come out. Don't like the elasticated panel around the middle. It's a fake wrap dress, actually. I quite like the puffy sleeve detail. It's too long on me. Yeah, not loving that one. That's going back. Finally, I've just got this top back on with a jersey maxi skirt, a maxi pencil skirt I picked up from Sainsbury's this morning. I got this a jersey skirt, I've said that, it's elasticated waist and it's got a little tie thing here. I don't know quite what that's for. And a little slit up to just below the knee level. I really, really like this. I sized down in this skirt to a 16. Doesn't feel too tight, feels fine. Very generous, of course, jersey. But I think this skirt will be lovely on holiday, on an evening on holiday, if I go on holiday. With probably with these shoes, actually, just nude wedges, and I like it with this top as well. I like a sort of fairly straight skirt, not to have too much fabric in it, which is why I sized down on this type of skirt. Yeah, very much liking that. Got another couple of bits from Sainsbury's, but I think we'll leave those for another time. I need to tidy up now. Thank you very much for spending another week with me. I hope you've all had a good week. I hope you're all having a good weekend as you see this. Thank you again to Readly for sponsoring this week's video. All the information down below, as I mentioned. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.